Hello, welcome to this video. Today we're looking at Google Bard. So that's bard.google.com. If you want to look at my review of ChatGPT, then click on the banner in the top right hand corner. So what have we got? This is Google's AI tool. Let's go through the layout. So on the left hand side, we've got the ability to reset chat, any Bard activity you've done previously. So that will show you anything that you've done, and you can obviously turn that on or off. Frequently asked questions, updates, and down in the bottom left hand corner you can turn to the dark theme, which is what I prefer. So we're now in dark theme. Just as with most of these AI tools, you enter in your prompt. So I want it to help me to plan my introduction to basic photography course. So I'm going to go So I'm giving it, I'm asking for a scheme of learning for let's go for 8-week introduction to photography course. And I'm going to then give it some other things I want to include. So aperture, shutter speed, and viewpoint. And then hit submit. Now we can obviously use the microphone and talk, but I'm just going to leave it typing. So hit submit, and then we can see it spinning as it has its think. And they are. So unlike ChatGPT, which types up its answer, this brings its answer as you see it. So it brings up in one go. You can see we've got their introduction to photography, basic camera controls, exposure triangle, depth of field. Then at week 2, it's got aperture. So I think it's done a reasonably good job of just giving me a bullet pointed list. So obviously, as with all AI tools, treat them as giving you a starting point, not as a finished product. So this will give me a starting point that I can then refine. And then as it says that, this is just a suggestion. And then it also gives you learning objectives. So by the end of the course, students should be able to, and you can see it's there. You can obviously rate the response as good or bad. You can search the response, or if you click on the 3 dots, you can copy the response. So you'll be able to copy that and paste that into a Google Drive document and further refine that. So I think it's pretty good. It's pretty effective. It's giving me all of the information I need, and it's a great starting point for any planning I wanted to do. Just to show you other sorts of things I use it for when it comes to planning, teaching and resources linked to teaching is it's quite good for giving you multiple choice quiz and questions. So we'll do that. And again, it has its think. And it's come up with multiple choice, and then it's got the correct answer beneath it. So again, if I like that, I can rate that, I can Google it, or I can just copy the response that they've done. So there you have it. That's Google Bard. I think for me, it works in a very similar way to ChatGPT. The biggest difference is that for Google Bard, it's using up-to-date information, whereas for ChatGPT, if you use the free version, it's only giving you information up until 2021. But for something like this, which is sort of been fairly static as far as the information concerns, then it's a great addition. And for using it to help plan your lessons, I think it'd be really good for an inexperienced teacher to help get that initial idea of how they sequence a session or how they create a resource. So I think it's a great starting point, which you could then further refine and use with your students. So I hope you found the video useful. If you did, remember to subscribe to my channel and join me again soon for more videos. Thanks for watching.